Okay, because it doesn't automatically do it. Okay. Hey,
Hey
Jay.
Kiki, I listen. I miss you. I miss you. You do not know how much the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. I I was like, I don't know. I feel like this is a breakup that I didn't ask for, and I want it back. I want it back. It wasn't toxic. I loved it. I miss it. Like
Was it toxic?
it
Oh
wasn't
my,
toxic.
right. Oh my God, no, I've been doing like, one-on-ones and I feel like who is this? Z was like, she was like, so I be calling everybody like, hey, so y'all met tonight. So okay. And she's like, so what y'all talking about?
I, I know. I'm like, does the link still work? What if I accidentally popped up? Like, what?
Y'all have me so weak. And I was just trying to explain to her. I was like, yeah, I gotta figure out something. I haven't really thought about it, but I know there's something I need to put like in place, like a almost like how you go to elementary school, middle school, high school, college, grad, whatever. Like something that we can all implement.
A transition house. I feel like I'm out. I was in prison, and then you just put me on the street. I need to be in the transition house a little longer with you to help me get acclimated to life without you on a regular. Like what?
Oh my God, no, it's so, I mean, it's not funny, but I really appreciate that, because, you just never know. It's like some people like, oh, I'm glad I'm done, or, you just don't know. But to get the response that I have been getting from a lot of y'all, like once you're like, transition, even like Shay, like she has a whole month and she's like, and she has anxiety about like being done. This like, oh my God, this is like my last month. And I'm like, girl,
I'm telling you, you have rocked our world, and then you're like, good. And we're sitting in the corner like, you know,
what
what
we
do we do
do?
next, guys? So
Oh,
you are missed. I promise you. I talk about you don't even know how much you come up in a conversation. My friend JQ, she totally follows you now. She's a fan. She is a student of yours that didn't know that she's a student of yours. And because I talk about you so much. And she's like, I love Kiki just for what Kiki has done for you.
oh,
Like she legit, she is a fan. And the class that you did with the sunglasses, I can't think of the artist off the top of my head.
yeah.
Tia.
See ya.
She, I mean, I see her at least once a week. Every time I see her, she's like, I gotta put my shades on for Kiki. I'm trying to get the choreo. She said, I may have just only got the first 8 count though, but that's all. And last night we was on the phone and you posted your reel. You're like, Kiki, do you love me? Guess what she was singing?
That bad. Oh my God.
So you
Oh,
are
that's
literally a
so
part of my everyday conversation.
sweet. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I like it definitely is humbling and just, kind of like, it makes me feel like, I love being able to serve in that way and just touching people that I don't even know yet or haven't met yet. That's positive and like, that's inspiring. Like I really appreciate that. So yay, thanks, Jay.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, well, so let's go ahead and just introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about you and like how long you've been, at it, going into this industry, pursuing your career.
Absolutely. My name is Jay Conn. I am 30 years old. I know I look good.
Yes. Service.
I am originally from Nashville, Tennessee, but I think now I am an Atlanta peach holder. I've been here for 3 years now. I have been in this industry for a total of 11 years. I started out in a dance fitness aspect of it and had my own brand. I've been fortunate enough to tour around and be able to connect with people. And now I have been really trying to hit heavy in the film commercial realm for about, I would say, like 6 months now. So just a nice, smooth transition over. And I'm enjoying the ride. It is not as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Good. That's so good. Okay, well, so how did you even find out about Kiki Castings? Like, what sparked you? How did you even hear about me?
Honestly, I can't remember who forwarded your page to me, but you were doing a contest.
Mako Girls?
Yes. And they were like, she's the best and you need to do it. And
Ah!
at that time, I was mentally and emotionally not ready to pursue a dream. You know, I've been teaching for so long. I was in the education system. I've been teaching in the dance fitness community. I was teaching open level classes. So I just got stuck with just like pouring into other people. And I was like, I'm going to put myself on the shelf, but I'm going to follow her page and, see what she's about. And you were posting, about the contest, but then this was also when I believe you were doing your pilot of your Kiki casting program. And so
Oh,
you're like
yeah.
little nuggets out there. And I was like, I'm kind of interested, like maybe, just maybe. But again, I was not ready. So it was somebody else who sent me to you. And I'm sure we'll talk about this, like how divine timing worked, because at that time it was not my time. It was not my time to actively, reach out to you and pursue you, because you wouldn't love me like you do now. You'd have been mad at me because I wasn't I wasn't ready. But I thank God for that person who sent me you and just waited and marinated on it until I was ready to actively reach out to you when you were having your next class opening for the program. And it was a seamless fit. It just was perfect. So
Good. Oh, good. I know. I thank God for whoever that was too. Did you have like any hesitations or fears going into the program?
most definitely. I didn't realize how much I didn't believe in myself until I had to believe in myself. And so I was like, I'm in a place where I started getting acclimated with Atlanta. I was teaching classes, but again, I was more so known as a teacher, not the dancer or the performer. And it's a skill that I know I have. I just haven't utilized it. So being able to talk to you and have our conference and like really put my dreams out there on the line and then be like, okay, now let's do it. I was completely hesitant. And I was just like, I'm going to give myself a month to see how I feel about it. And let's just go. And then I was like, bunk that. I'm going to go ahead and pay for like 2 months. And that way I'm like more committed. But I definitely, it was me. I didn't believe in myself enough to think that I could accomplish the dreams or that I could be seen or that I can have a career outside of dance fitness. Like I was in that box and I was in that realm and I was only going to stay in that realm. And I saw what you were doing with other people, but I was definitely hesitant that it would happen for me because I've always felt like, I am not people's first choice. I am a fun choice, And it's somebody like, oh, Jay's cool, he's fun, good energy. But man, I want Jay. I've never felt like that. So I didn't believe that was going to be my experience here.
Wow. Okay. So what was like then some of your biggest breakthrough moments while in the program?
I would say some of my biggest breakthrough moments, honestly, was the one-on-one call we had. And first you was like, Jay, let's talk about your hair. And I've always loved my curls and I've always like gotten compliments on my curls, but I've always kind of felt eventually I'm gonna have a disconnect with them, that it's not something that's gonna be embraced. And like, Jay, people are paying good money to get what you already have. Like you need to utilize that and you need to utilize your commercial look. And it was something about you just seeing that small key factor in me gave me a boost of confidence like nobody's business. So that was one of my first breakthroughs, was just to be like, okay, what I thought was something that could be working against me is actually something that could be working in my favor, because it does make me stand out. It does give me an essential look, and people know, oh, the curls. You're talking about the one with the curls, right? So that was the first breakthrough. the very next breakthrough would be the experience of being on set. You know, you brought us in to do the Amaretta video, and I was so nervous. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm meeting everybody now on Zoom, no more in person for the first time. We got about to dance together. Like, they're going to be better dancers than me. I just had so much going on in my head. But I took what we learned from that experience and applied it to go and have my own experience on set and go dance on set and be a part of a project. And that was my second breakthrough. I was like, wait. I've only been in this program for a month, and you told me that I've already been sitting on 2 sets. Like, what's happening? What's happening here? You know? And then the third breakthrough that I would say is something that is so instrumental to me now is social media. Social media and I have always had a beef. I don't know what happened. I don't know when. I don't know when we started this. I really want to be your friend, social media, but we've never just connected. And the idea, you said, you are not an everyday person. You are not ordinary. You are somebody of importance. You're somebody of stature, and you need to treat your social media as so. And it is your visual resume. And so being very intentional on how to create a reel or how to market myself or how to, that has been so influential to how I utilize social media now. And I have seen such a change, you know, again, every now and then social media gets mad at me and we don't really work out. But my views number has gone through the roof in comparison. My creativity and my thought process on how to produce content has changed. So those have been some very mind-blowing milestones through this program.
Yeah. No, like when you talk about the hair, I was like, are you crazy? Like people with like they're literally like going about it and putting in their hair and acting as if it's theirs and booking and like selling it. Yeah, like I'm selling that. It's my hair. So I love that you have really just embraced all the things that you already had, you know what I'm saying, at your resource. And, you know, that's a part of you, and like utilizing that to the fullest and taking advantage of it. And yeah, and then the social media game, like for me, I love how you just was like, I got it. Let me just do it. Like assignment understood. Let me go and get at it. And the results of that is evident. Like it was evident. It was like, oh my God, yeah, no, as soon as you commit to that and you was committed to it, consistent with it, and like being diligent about it, like it was, and it's only just begun, you know what I'm saying? Like, so now you see the possibilities, and I'm just glad that you were open to like be able to receive that and then like really act on it and be intentional. So like I was like, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I love. It's like a major step of honor when I get a famous yes in the comments. Like, oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
Okay, so what was like a big lesson that you learned while in the program?
I will say the major lesson that I learned was how to operate your journey and be in your lane. Coming in, and I think when all of us coming in, we're pro dancers, we are thinking so broad. We're like, oh, that means I need to be on stage behind an artist. That means I need to be in a music video. That means I need to do TV and film. That means I need to do a commercial. That means I need to go on tour. And there's nothing wrong with having a checklist and wanting to work on those things. But not only that, we are also thinking I need to do it for every rap artist, every country artist, we are so broad. And I think what I've learned, and especially for me being a little older coming into the program, I already knew what direction I wanted to go with my career. I just did not know if I was skilled enough or confident enough to go for it. So to narrow down and say, hey, you know what? Honestly, TV and film is my desire, because I also have a passion for acting. So why not utilize and bring both those gifts together and really focus on that? I know I am not, a strong hip hop dancer. I can do some things that look okay, but I know I'm not a strong hip hop dancer. So I don't have to feel compelled to be at this audition or try to go for this booking. I don't have to be in the running. I'm gonna let somebody else go ahead and have that spot and take myself out of it. However, I do know I am more of a commercial. I do know I have a little of a jazz aspect. So here's my ram. So if that opportunity come up, I can be comfortable and not feel like I need to have it all or go after of it. And that has been monumental of just defining the journey and then understanding how to operate in your lane. Because we all, I mean, that's what makes us unique artists, is that we all have something to bring to the industry. And if we were all super talented at doing it all, then I mean, like, mind blown. It wouldn't be no room. But there is space and room, because what I can uniquely bring to the table may be something different that this person can't. And I don't have to try to be in her lane and take herself when I know I don't fit. When this is my lane and my journey, and I can be okay and comfortable with that. And it takes the pressure off. It takes the pressure off. Oh no, I think we froze, Kiki.
Huh? I can't. Oh. No.
I think we're froze. Oh no.
I can't hear you. Can you? Am I moving?
You moving now?
Yeah, I can. Okay, I see you.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, it takes the pressure off, because then you realize that, like, I don't have to try to fit in every lane, that I understand my strengths, and it's okay that my weaknesses, I want to grow them, but I don't have to feel compelled to attack them and be at them, when I can operate in here and have just as a successful longevity career as anybody else.
Okay. Okay. You better talk the talk. You better talk the talk.
Listen, I'm just preaching what you already poured into us.
No, like, y'all be sounding so, oh, it's just like, dang, sounding like, to be able to speak how you speaking so soon and early, and it's like, yeah, like, I know what it, I understand what I'm doing. I ain't confused no more. It's like, yeah, y'all not about to try me and make me think that it's got to be like this. No, it doesn't. I don't have to do that. Absolutely. And so now you're speaking and living in that space now, and so, like, everything is gonna feel so different. Yeah, like you said, like, the pressure is off. Like, I'm gonna do it my way, and I'm still gonna be successful. Like, this is my definition of success. So being able to, like, tap into that is so, it's just magical. So I mean, even just hearing you talk about it, like, even if you haven't said it verbally to anybody else, me hearing you say it, yeah, I'm like, yeah, exactly.
No, it is. You have changed my world so much, Kiki. Like I said, I did not realize how much I didn't believe in myself until I needed to believe in myself. And I was like, whoa, why does this feel unfamiliar? And so now to sit back, and the way that I've approached, trying to get bookings or trying to, manage myself and market myself, whether it's via, the hair products with my hair, which has been, that's been a milestone. We talked about it. I was like, I want Cream of Nature. I want Cream of Nature to see me. And guess what? Got him in my phone. Okay.
Okay, talk about that experience. How was that for you? What was that process?
Absolutely. So it goes back to the homework assignment you gave us of utilizing reels and being intentional. And you gave us a project that you want us to work with artists and come up with a video and things like that. And at that time, I was like, I want to utilize this for a project outside of dance. Like, I've always loved my hair. I haven't really embraced it. Kiki's giving this faith. So I decided that I was going to make at least twice a week, 2 reels, and I was going to be intentional on getting Cream of Nature's attention, utilize the products. First, I started with, like the traditional, like, hair tutorials, but then again, thinking back to, like, okay, well, Kiki said we have this gift of dance. Why can't I showcase my gift of dance and also the ability to model? So why not combine those words? And that's when the magic happened, the spark happened. That's when they first, like, liked my post, and it sends them a message when you get tagged. And that was the first time they liked it, and then they shared it. And I was just like, okay, so here we go. You were dancing and then I can showcase how the curls. And so I'm just like, okay, I'm constantly going to do a transformation and hit a little two-step, hit a little transformation and hit a little two-step. It doesn't have to be the most grand two-step, but it changes the marketing game for them. And so, you know, also y'all, Kiki says it all the time, slide in those DMs, slide in those DMs. So when I got a like, I slid. And I just shot them a message, and I completely sold myself. I introduced myself. I expressed how much I use the product, how much of a difference it has made in my hair texture, and then I sent examples. You know, like here's my hair doing this, and here's my hair utilizing Cream of Nature. Literally, they sent me a link and was like, "Hey, we're interested. We'll talk with you. We'll get back with you." For about a month, I didn't hear anything after that. I was still being consistent, as you said, to update my reels using the products. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, I get a message and it was like, hey, we're interested in you being one of our brand besties. And we have a digital ad campaign coming up and we want to utilize you.
Yeah.
And you think like, I thought they forgot about me. They ain't talked to me in a month. Mm-hmm. And so you kind of, you know, you're doing things to keep their attention, but then a little that self, you know, saboteur can kind of creep in and say, I told you, Jay, you wasn't good enough. I told you, Jay, the curl ain't curling like that. But then when you combat that with that little bit of faith, and I have a manifestation walls, you know, things we talked about that in the program, just having the manifestation and saying it out loud, which is something I wasn't doing. I was just like, you know, I have it written here, but I wasn't saying it out loud. So now I passed that wall and I literally like say these things out loud. It was literally the number one thing at the top of my wall of list. It was the number one. That morning I got up and I was like, today is going to be the day. And I don't know why I felt like that, but I woke up and it was heavy on my mind. Literally got a DM that had all of this information. And then when I got the text message, don't let me get to the text. When I got the text message, I'm like, oh no, we're in real contact now. Like we ain't even just social media people.
Somebody text you a phone number?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm getting the personal instructions like via text. Like, okay, I'm in. They can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing.
What?
And so the digital ad came. It was an ad for the holidays for feeding the homeless and feeding children. And I had to do a self-tape for it to be featured. But that's just the beginning. And so now they're developing the program, and I'm one of the first few ambassadors that's been invited in, and I'm really excited about how that's going to look. And it's made me more cautious of presenting myself. Like I'm like, I represent somebody. Okay, these curls better. You know how much time I'm taking these curls just for you, Kiki? Because I know I'm presenting somebody.
Oh my God. I'm done. But like, I'm not surprised. Like, I mean, it's like in my head, I see all that. I saw it. I was like, no, like this is, I mean, it's like in my mind, I'm like, this is like a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? It's a no-brainer. Like, yeah, you're gonna definitely get it. You know, you just gotta go about it and just do it. I don't know how it's gonna happen. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna happen, but I don't know how, I don't know all the details and the logistics. But yeah, this is a no-brainer. You just gotta just be committed to that. And then once it clicks and you like, okay, well, yeah, shit, I'm about to get something like Cream of Nature. Okay, Cream of Nature it is. And then you're persistent. It's like you can't do it once and then be like, oh, they ain't say nothing, so then I'm done. It's like, no, we gotta come back. Like, what?
Exactly.
You don't get the first audition with the artist, and so you ain't gonna never go back. Nah, we're going back. Next time I'm coming back. Next year, whatever it is, whatever, I'm coming back. I'm not just gonna just give up or let up or, you know, be like done with it. If we applied that method to everything, not just, you know, the artist side, like you know, everybody's like, oh my God, I didn't get this audition this year, but I booked it the next year. But like, imagine all the brands, all of the, you know, that's what they really do say. Like, you need to keep getting no's until you get the yes. That's
Absolutely.
it. Like, keep getting the no's until I get the yes. It's coming. I just, you know, it might be the 30th one, but I can't stop at the 10. I gotta like get to the 30.
And
And then
even getting the yes, you still have to keep working as if like it's a no, because
yeah,
you know, prime example for Cream of Nature, because I have produced so much content and because like it feels good to be like, oh, you saw me, now you got me, like now I need to keep going. You know, we end up having to have a conversation that was like, we love your content and we just want you to know, but we can't be selfish and only post you. So if we
yeah,
don't share it, it's not a
yeah,
dig against you or anything like that. And I was like, ah, you know, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think of like, oh, don't oversaturate it or don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you still have to have a healthy balance within that, yes. And so like I was like, okay, I'm gonna slow down a little bit so that way, you know, I got your attention, I'm in it,
yeah,
keep doing what I'm doing,
yeah,
but then, you know, spread the love a little bit.
yeah.
So
And then that's how you find your other lanes. Okay, now I'm about to hit up H&M. Cool. Hey y'all. I'm over here.
yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? The curls are still
Calvin
popping.
Klein coming.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, man, come on. And then I mean, your plate is like it's endless. You know, you can always just up and decide, okay, now I'm ready for that car, or I'm ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now I need some products, some do I need MetaQuest? Do I need
Right.
I just saw Felicia. Oh my God. Y'all screamed when I saw it. Like she's a dancer that I was just like, she's one of those dancers that in her mind, you know, like you'll say stuff like, oh, you know, I'm not your first pick, or you know, oh, you know, she's good, but whatever. And I could feel the like energy of, you know, just like don't give up, don't give up. Even if you feel like there's always this adversity that you're facing as a dancer, you're not the typical whatever because oh, they always get this type of dancer or whatever for this type of job. But you're like that doesn't mean anything. Like you're not about to stop what's for me. And I just saw her in a MetaQuest commercial, a MetaQuest commercial. Like,
Yes.
get out of here. Yeah,
Yes.
Meta, like, yeah, put them things on. And she was,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's just another, you know, motivating, you know, thing that you just always have to say to yourself. Like everybody ain't supposed to be the same. Every type, every look, hair, ethnicity, none of that. Like we're all different and special in our own way. And so I belong with somebody. Somebody gonna see me and be like, that's me, that's us, that's a representation of us and our brand or whatever. Yeah, thank you. I'm here. So that's great. I'm so happy for you.
Thank
And
you.
that's gonna be even big. I mean, it's gonna continue to grow. You're the example of how you build relationship with something. You don't always, and like even if it's someone with the company or the brand, but it's something that you have already attached yourself to, and you're building. Like you know, and so let's just say even in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, however, it's like yeah, but you know, I'm saying I've been with this brand since 2022. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, that's what it's about. Okay, so what mental changes have you made since finishing the program, and what results do you see and feel?
Mental changes have, I would definitely say, I am so calm and I'm like understanding that like what is going to be for me is going to be for me. And I am at peace about it. Not like, okay, I know I really want this. And then like, I'm going to worry, I'm going to overstress about it. And that is different for me. That is a whole different process because I'm not a necessarily control freak, but I wanna like
Yeah.
hurry up. I'm impatient, I guess is the word I definitely should use. And there has been so many opportunities that has presented itself, and one minute it's there, and then the next minute it's like, oh, went a different route. It's like, okay, cool, no worries. Just remember that we're gonna film this and on this day and this time, and then this day and this time literally happened, and then it got pushed. So we're like, okay, no worries. Like I'm gonna adjust and be adaptable to circumstances and situations. So that's definitely some things that I've learned in this program. You taught us many examples of how to be adaptable in the circumstance, in the situation. One thing being my job, I was working a full-time job as a director position, and they were just combating me with my dreams versus their job responsibilities. And it wasn't that I was being a conflict, but I was taking too many opportunities and not being available for them. And I resigned from that position. And honestly, by the grace of God, like, I do have another job. It is another director position, but it's at a studio where actually the team members are stunters for TV and film. So that was one of the things that I went in and I was like, here's what I do. I want to do these things. And they were like, okay, we have that. This person does this. This person does this. We have a system in place for that. So I'm like, oh, okay, bet. So releasing myself from the restraints of like trying to be committed to other people and not have and live for myself totally has changed the game, because now I'm like, okay, yeah, I can still hold down a consistent check, but now I'm in a place where they're understanding of dreams and opportunities, and I can still pursue those and not feel that or feel guilty for choosing me or feel guilty for having the dream that was planted in me. So, I mean, I can go on and on. There's so many mindset opportunities that has just completely changed. Even how I attract myself, and I notice I use the word attract myself to the bookings. I'm not going after the booking. I'm not chasing it. I'm attracting it. I believe it. I manifest it. I see it. And when I know, I promise you, everything that I've known, I've gotten. Everything that feels like it could be, it could. It wasn't for me. I didn't attract it. But anything that I felt connected to, I've attracted.
I'm the Lord. Bruh, I'm telling you, man, when you just let go and let God, I swear, it works out. Like, he gonna set you up and put you where you need to be. And now you're in an environment that is supportive. And you can still do your job and do what you're needing to do for them. But being in that type of environment, like, they're like, yeah, this is what we do. Like, yeah, I get it. We're gonna we're gonna help you actually. Yes, this is what I prayed for.
Literally.
I mean, okay, so then even for you, like within the program, you were experiencing a lot of adversity, different situation scenarios, physically, mentally, even with the previous job, trying to do the audit, like you were experiencing a lot of stuff in real time. How was that for you? Like, while in the program, experiencing some of these things as we're talking about it, but then also like, it was almost like looking forward to certain things that was happening, and you're like, how am I going to, like, had you not been in the program, how would you have handled it differently?
Absolutely. I would say you're right. I had a lot of things going on in the program that made it extremely relatable in that moment. So for me, what made this super effective was that it's just like going to school. I was coming to school, I was learning, I was absorbing, and then you would give us the projects. Or for me, there was moments that were happening in real time. That was my homework, and I got to put it in best practice. And not being able to be in the program, I would not even have the mindset or the capacity. I would have still been at that job. I would have felt that was my lane that I was supposed to sit in. I would be still insecure. I wouldn't have been attracting bookings or even going after the dream. But because I was able to like manage all of these process happening at the same time of being able to communicate with you effectively through it, I'm like, all right, I'm able to talk myself into believing myself. I'm able to understand and see my value and my worth. I am able to put into practice like how to manage being at an overnight set, and then being on call for another set AM, and how to manage an hour of putting water on my body and going versus somebody who's not been in the program or where I would have been. I would probably have to let somebody down, or I probably would not have done it because I'd have been like, no, that's too much. That's no, we can do that. That's impossible. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But because we have real life examples with you, and I got to hear it, and then I got to see it, I'm like, no, no, no. Kiki told me that it's very much possible, and if Kiki can do it, I can do it. So let me show up, and I showed up. So also like health wise, a lot of people don't know, but I have full body rheumatoid arthritis. I have mild lupus. I have fibromyalgia. So there are a lot of autoimmune system diseases that I internally battle every single day, and that's why my hair issue was not hair. It wasn't an issue, but it's an issue for me to believe it because my hair falls out from time to time. You know, I don't always feel that it's its best, luscious self. And I never once complained, about what I was going through. I never once show it on my face. I always like push through. But I for sure had given up on the identity that I could perform. I was just like, I can only just show up to teach and be behind the scenes. And there's nothing wrong with anybody who wants to do that. But when my heart is beating to showcase its talent and its skills that is my passion, and to tell myself, no, 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 you're only going to do this because you have these things fighting against you, and then you make yourself comfortable in that. I was losing the entire time.
Oh my God. Ooh. Oh my God. Like and then what I love is like, it's been such a short amount of time. It's not that, like that feels so long ago and it wasn't. That feels so long ago and it wasn't. Like
July, and I ended the program in October.
July.
July.
The year ain't even over yet.
No.
The year's not over yet. So like the amount of growth that happened, like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, is insanity to me. Like there's no way
we appreciate you.
That you have, like, I don't believe you. I feel like we did this like 2 years ago.
Me too. Me too. Kiki, I get compliments so much. And at first it's kind of like, okay, thank you. Then you kind of hear it while you're like, what kind of person was I? Because I get so many compliments of like, I love this confidence in you. I don't know what has happened or what has changed.
Wow.
I love your reels. I love what you're doing. I love seeing you. And I'm like, I always thought I at least masked it well. But that just tells you when you are so insecure and you don't believe in yourself, it does not matter. When you have to go home at night and take the mask off, and then you're just living in your inner saboteur, you're living in the things that you're saying that you tell yourself that you can't. You're living in that self-doubt, the negativity, but then you have to turn around and put that mask back on. That mask is getting crumbled.
Yeah.
And people are starting to see through it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how nice your smile is, it doesn't matter how pleasant your energy is. This is obviously going to show. And then when you have this natural glow that's shining through, and people are like, like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That is amazing. And it's life-changing. And it's because of you, Kiki. I'm telling you, like, I would have never not had this boost of confidence, and to sit here this boldly and to say that like I'm gonna go after the unknown, knowing that something is sitting there for me. Because we get comfortable and complacent with like what I can see. Well, I can see that I'm a good teacher. So I'm gonna stay a great teacher. I can see that I'm a great director. So I'm gonna sit and stay a great director. I can see I'm building your program. I can see I'm building your dream up. I can see I'm doing things for you, but I can't see how I can do that for myself. So I'm gonna let it go. Life-changing, 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 life-changing.
OMG. Okay. Yeah, like you're blowing me away. So I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy for me to hear it, I guess. Like, I'm just like, you sound so like you're not the same. I mean, people like, oh my God, you're gonna be different when you finish. And yeah, you do, but like it's gotta everything has to be different. It just can't be a physical difference. It's got to be like, your mental, your inner, like everything. Like, yeah. And then that glows out to the physical. Is different. It's like not the same. Not the same. Like, I'm so proud of you. Like, I think that you, of all, a lot of people from the program, I know what you were dealing with, that you didn't talk about, that you didn't express all the time, or like, and being able to be in a space that you felt safe to be able to have those moments where you're like, what, I like right now, I'm not that strong. Like, I really need a community right now, a support team, and being able to have that and share that, because who knows if you didn't have that, where you would be, what you would do, like how you would just be like, I'm giving up on this, and not being able to express that the thought of that scares me about how many other people are dealing with that, or how many other dancers are like experiencing whatever physical, personal, emotional pain, that traumas, whatever they're going through, and still trying to pursue this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm trying to do my dreams, but I'm like, this is not easy. It's not easy. And you have shined so bright, and so even just saying, like, now, even still, like, you just like going for it, and it's just refreshing. I just love it. Lights up even when I see on my timeline. I still feel all of y'all's energy, whether I see you every day or not. Like, that to me, it says that like you're committed to yourself, and like you have shown improved. And I know all the stuff that you about to be doing, just from that alone, like what you are putting in, like that is coming back. I'm like, y'all, what y'all put in is coming back. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, I'm doing all this stuff and ain't nothing gonna happen. It might not happen on your time, but it's gonna happen.
Exactly. No, thank you so much. Like, that means so much, because I have truly idolized you through this process of getting to know you, and your transparency that you've had with, and it's so genuine. And that's what I want to say to anybody who is interested in taking this program. And I'm not gonna get emotional, but you genuinely care about us. And there there are programs that you can tell, this is a job. I want your money. I'm going to give you some resources. Good luck after that. Yeah. Never the case with you at all, from beginning to present. Even to just come back and do this comeback talk with you is amazing, and I just feel connected to you. You genuinely care about your students, and you personalize. Yeah, when we're in the sessions, it's very general to the topic at hand. Like I said, it's just like school. When we get the one-on-one opportunity to talk to you, you personalize how you not only see us navigating this industry, but how we have expressed how we would like to navigate in this industry. And you give us that real-time feedback. We talked about my social media, from my handle to what was posted on there to, like, immediately. We talked about my look. I shop now, thank you, because of you. Because I was just like, I'm just a teacher. I'm just going to show up in a t-shirt and sweatpants and go about my day. It is what it is. It's a little cold outside, I put a hoodie on. Like, it is what it is. But I was like, no, you're right. Like, I have to have an aesthetic. I have to have a style that's that when you see that, you see Jay, and that makes me marketable. And now I'm so conscious with my cloth. This is the most clothes I bought. So I do thank you. So, this program, without a doubt, is life-changing, and it literally starts from the top. The intention and the genuineness that you have, you flow that into us, and you create that safe space for us to communicate, for us to talk. You're not just talking at us. You're allowing us to be a part of and allowing us to have the conversation. You put us in real-time examples, allowing us to go on set, or, you know, there's opportunities. You're like, hey, I want my community of dancers to experience what this can be. But I also love that you let us know that this program is not just it. You have to do the work yourself. You have to put in the time yourself. You have to invest in yourself. So that way you can get the full grant, because it doesn't matter how much information you lay on us. If all I do is hold the books and keep it here, I'm not doing anything with it. But when I take it on my own personal time, when I really inhale the information that's being received, when I really put it in the best practice, when I find the time to go combat those traumas, those triggers, those self-doubts, those inner saboteurs, that is when everything that we're learning is now shining through, and we can be that holistic changed person to actively and strong skinly, because you need it, pursue this career.
Ooh, okay, that's take me to church. Oh. What? Who are you? Come on, Jay. Okay. Me, okay. Like, I'm gonna gather her today. Yeah. I'm gonna gather her on this Good Friday. Yes, y'all, come on. So, I mean, you really said it, but I was gonna just ask, my last question would be like, anybody, you know, I do the one-on-ones, and I have to be honest, like, just how you know, if y'all are, you know, poured into and blessed and all that, I feel the same way. Like, it's literally y'all pour into me and I pour back. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this reciprocation, even through the one-on-ones, you know, that people that I talk to, everybody that has gone through this program, I have talked to one-on-one, and everybody doesn't do the program. So I can tell you right now, I've literally done about 300 calls that I've taken time to just connect with dancers all over. Like, I'm talking about, I had recently signed somebody that's in London. So that to me, like, wow, you know, but we're all, at the end of the day, we all have the same love, you know, for dance and wanting to pursue the career. And so, you know, I do talk to a lot of dancers, and everybody obviously, like, you know, they love, you know, the program, the concept and idea, and they know they're needing this. They know, like, yeah, I feel lost, I'm disconnected. Like, you know, I know it's more than just go to dance class and nobody's helping me and I just need support and yada yada. So everybody has the same, but there are, you know, certain people or dancers that I do talk to, you know, there is a hesitation. It's like a fear, but, you know, it's the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of, obviously, financial. It's the fear of, you know, what if this doesn't work, or whatever, all of the fears. What is something that you can say to anybody that has thought about the program, considering it, hesitant, you know, they're like, I think I'm gonna do it, maybe sometime later, whatever. What would you say to them?
I would absolutely say to anybody who is interested in this program, first, look at yourself in the mirror and truly ask your heart, not your mind, are you ready? Do not think about the future. Don't think about the longevity. Don't think about the steps. Don't think about what it's going to look like. Literally ask your heart, are you ready? And if you are ready, take the step. Everything, what you're about to learn, what you're about to experience, the community you're about to gain, you will just feel it. I can't explain it, but you will know it's right. If you talk to your heart and you say, not now, I want you to also know that that's okay. Because I was a not now. I was a not now when I first was introduced to Kiki's program. But I waited until my heart was ready. And it is the biggest thing that I have done this year for myself, was to completely stop everything else, stop the noise from everybody else, stop the noise from in here, and just jump with faith.
Mm.
And it is forever life-changing. So do not be concerned about I promise you the finances will come. It like not to just go off on a tangent, but I was able to pay for Kiki's program through a wreck. Something traumatic that happened to me. My car got damaged by an 18-wheeler, like took me up the road, child. Like, and I was able to receive, financial compensation from that at the exact same time that I was enrolling into Kiki's program. My car was paid for, my car was fixed, my car, like everything. And I literally just had this check. To me, it was God's timing. What looked like something traumatic was something beneficial for my favor. So at the time, I did not have the money. It came out of the thin air. At the time, I did not feel that I was going to master the results that I have now. I didn't feel that I was worthy. I didn't feel like I was good enough. I didn't know that while I was enrolling in the program. Through the process I have now. So if you are ready, take the step. And I promise you, everything that you're about to embark on is going to be worth it. Everything that you're going to journal, I brought my journal here because I know you're going to ask me questions about it, but I got my journal. Everything that you're about to journal through all of this, like it is going to create the blueprint to the performer that you are desiring to be. So I highly recommend Kiki Kastings' program. Without a doubt, jump. You'll land on your feet, I promise.
I wasn't ready for this. I literally was. I was like, I'm so blown away. I think this is like, y'all are low-key taking me out. But I am so grateful. I'm so just like my heart it's already just filled, when I see y'all. Like I feel like my heart is like, because I just, what I'm saying? I just like, yeah, like that. No, like I feel it. And I guess for me, I am receiving it. It's not that it's hard for me to receive it, but it's just like, whoo, it's like it could be overwhelming in a good way. And me not doing a step. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about, oh my God, you choreographed for that show or you choreographed this art. It's not, it's like, that's a great gratification and all that. But this is something completely different. It's a whole different feeling for me. That makes me feel like this is an amazing performance. Like just being able to hear what's being fed and done and like receive and trying to receive that, it's like a whole nother level. Like it doesn't even, it's hard to even compare the two. So I am so grateful for you. I'm so like when I say I'm so proud because I know all of the things that everybody won't ever know all of the every single day of the program and details like that, but just even your own personal journey, even stuff that you may not even have shared or talked about that you felt and experienced that was just for you. Like that's something else, that you're going to experience. So I love where you are. I cannot wait to see what all is coming. I'll be telling everybody that I do the ones like, yeah, y'all are definitely not where you were, but you're just going to a whole nother level with it, and that elevation, it just catches up in the real, like, what I'm saying? In your mind, you're already, I'm already this greatness. So it's just a matter of everything catching up to it. You can never be all the way up there and it don't catch up in the reality. It doesn't work like that. So to know where you are already in your mind, like I'm telling you, you are a whole different person, like literally, and you can speak it. You're talking to talk. I'm talking to talk. And some of the things that I know I may not have experienced yet, I'm already ready for it. I'm already speaking it into existence and my mind is already there. It's just, I'm just waiting on it to catch up. So yeah, like I'm ready. The sets, the auditions, the jobs, the directors, actors, the commercials, all the stuff that I've already in my mind been preparing for. I'm just waiting on it, but yeah, I'm ready.
Absolutely. Kiki, I'm telling you, I will say it 1,000 times over. You are part of my everyday conversation. And every time I'm prepared for something, and just to put an extra nugget, you guys, on the experience of this program, Kiki talks a lot about the acting world and how they're utilizing dancers, in these musicals and things like that, and like really trying to combine it. Like, why not be the dancer that can act? I have a theatrical background, but I have not used theater in so long. After doing this program, I like started sharpening my tools a little bit, doing some other projects that are not dance projects. Kiki, I hadn't told you this because I was hoping to get a bigger news, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. I was in the running for the lead role for an Amazon TV show. I was doing back to back to back auditions for a leading role that needed somebody that not necessarily could dance, but physically fit and that could move. It's a superhero style teenage show. So I like had to shave my face and be younger. But I was doing back to back auditions for a leading role for a TV show. And although I didn't get it, like I'm okay. I'm okay.
But that's how you know. Oh, I got chills. I got chills. That's how you know. That's how you know. It's like, yeah, it's coming. I'm literally like, I'm here. I'm doing it. It's coming. Like, maybe it wasn't this, but it's coming. That's like, oh, okay, it's coming. It's on the way now. It was on the way. It caught up to me faster. You literally experiencing it faster. It was gonna come. It's coming. That is insane to me. Like, you are lying. Oh my God. But I cannot act surprised. I really can't. I gotta like be like, yeah, no, it's happening.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's happening.
I'm gonna get that actor access, like she says.
Come on. No, I'm done.
So I'm telling you, you don't know the steps. You do not know the steps when you take this program, but you jump, you're going to land on your feet. Because I would have never imagined the fact that my name would be in the running. That my name would be in a room full of executives that I have not even stepped foot in.
And they know your name. They know your name.
And because of that audition, the casting director has me currently, it's not official, but for a Nike commercial.
I'm going to throw my computer. Yeah, Jay got all my stuff falling out. I'm done. We're done here. We're done. You got it. This is over. I can't even. I'm done. I'm done with you. Like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, seriously, this is over.
You created this beautiful blessing.
I'm done. I have no words. I'm done. Like, yeah, y'all. I mean, yes. That was amazing. Yeah, it's on the way. The next call will be, we're booked, and I shoot on Friday. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like national, commercial. Yeah, it's coming. So that should be so exciting for you. 2023. So what are you most looking forward to, coming up? Not, saying like in the future, 2023 and on.
Well, I was a part of the program when the phrase was created that we're already in 2023.
Yeah.
So for me, I think this is the first time that I'm not exactly. I'm not
right there.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna continue. I'm gonna wake up and continue what the momentum that I'm building on.
I literally said that yesterday. I was like, I'm running around here like it's January. Yeah, because it is January in my mind. I'm like, Kiki, girl.
Yeah.
And let's talk about it. Like, what are we talking about? I'm running around here like it's already 2023. I can't go without saying this. I can't go without saying this. So you gonna say with me with the metaverse.
Yes, 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 yes.
What was that experience like?
Literally the best experience of my career thus far. I had a grand time to be a part. First of all, to be a part of a project for the metaverse that is literally now about to like shape and change the game of how we work as performers, and to be one of the few pilot people to be a part of that experience for me is life changing. To know the work that we produce is not only just going to be seen on the special when it comes out, but the capacity and how that experience is going to be is thrilling and exciting. So what I learned on that set, even just being able to watch, what was being filmed, and then to watch it actually being produced on the playback cameras in the back in the meta format was like unique. Or they even allowed, us to like look through the glasses and see how this experience was like shaping and folding. And that honestly made me more excited. I was like, yeah, I want more of this. I want to be a part of what this next generation of performance and entertainment is about to embark on. I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's out of here. It's out of here. Oh my gosh. So
and again, that's I'm telling you guys, again, you don't have to know the steps to do this program, because I would have not gotten that experience for sure if I had not been a part of this program, and then if I have not been connected to you. So like even the opportunities of just like, oh, Kiki, we need somebody to know. You're like, oh yeah. Let me I know some people. Yeah, let me hit. Yeah, this would be a good person. Like the networking in itself between us as the mentee to the mentors, like is mind blowing. And the opportunities that you present for us to get on set, real time experience, and it was paid, y'all. Like it was a paid experience, y'all. Like this was a real job.
Real job.
Real job. You're not coming on, there may be opportunities for you to come on, you may take some notes and things like that. But me knowing Kiki, anytime I've been on set, and whether it was a come on set and observe, it's a come on set, observe, come on over here, come right here, come over here, and get this experience.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I might have something else for you, so I'm gonna let you know.
Okay. Yes, the answer is yes. You already know. Yes.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Yes. But 2023, Kiki, honestly, due to how you shape our mindset as your dancers, as your students, 2023 is I've jumped into it head first. My vision board, like some of you saying right now, go ahead and put your vision boards together. My vision board was already done. My vision board was already like, I put my little manifestation wall, and I literally am so specific of the things that I want. It's not just, dance with the artist, or it's not just, be on this show. No. It's so specific to the fact of like, I'm going to produce this amount of content with Cream of Nature. That's how specific it's going to be. And like I said, I still have the tag from, and I have like a little book of like memory that I want to keep, and like journalizing and things like that. Of like this piece of paper was the piece of paper that booked my first digital ad campaign with Cream of Nature, and I'm keeping this.
Yes. Yeah. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't hear it. I'm like, nah, yeah. No, this was so great. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this one-on-one. Just like, and this is also like your follow-up. Like we're talking, but we're also, in my mind, we are talking about the future. We are thinking, 3, 6, 9 years from now, like where we are, where we want to be, some of the goals, and like, are we on course? Where, and it's like, yeah, you on course. You is we're good. I'm good. Like, yeah, I'm driving. I'm not distracted. I understand exactly what I'm doing, and it's just like the world is for the taking. So whatever you're desiring, I know you're gonna fulfill it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for this program because, I know one of the questions that we had to look over was, where are you now on this journey? And honestly, I'm still on this journey. I am still on the journey. I don't think that there's a necessarily end goal until God takes me out of here. So I'm going to forever be on this journey. The difference is I'm on a journey with a roadmap.
Yes.
The roadmap is allowing me to stay the course. And while I'm on the journey, I'm able to pick up some nuggets. I'm able to pick up some experience. So that way, as I'm making myself to those high endpoints of my destination, I'm picking up key things along the way that's making me more valuable, making me more marketable, making me more teachable, and making me be able to express and give to the client, or express and give to the students if I decide to go back to teaching, and just make me a better person holistically. So the journey now has a roadmap, and that way I can always stay the course. And if I get weird from the course, it's okay to take a moment and sit. It's okay to take a moment to breathe. It's okay to write out my thoughts, but then I just burn the negativity so that I can get back up and keep going.
One thing I have gathered in this past week, just talking to all y'all, I love feeling like the tentacles are spreading, like they're, it started here, but now it's just like, and then that's how change happens, and just like the shift of dance, the shift of dancers in the industry, the shift of the mindset. And then it's just infectious, and it just starts spreading. And then like people like you, everybody to me that has gone through this program, and once they're done, I can see the shift and the change. And that is, it spreads. Like how you said, people are telling, oh my God, you like, whatever that is, like everybody is feeling that and showing it. And it's like, I see it. Everybody, if I feel it, I know everybody else feel it. I know everybody else feel it. And I'm like, what's up? Yeah, it's something different. It's something
Yes.
So happy. This is the best Friday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning. I'm planning. I just haven't locked in a date, but I want to do something with everybody. It could be something that's virtual, just to kind of, before we all, even though we're in our 2023, but like we can just kind of officially do something with everybody from the program. But other than that, you are like so awesome, and I hope you have an amazing remainder of whatever you want to say, and then keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Thank you so much, Kiki. I see this program for you. I told you, I was like, you are like the talent agent to be. Like this, like you about to have a whole school, and the school is not only just training us in our mental and giving us the knowledge, but the way that you are connected and can book dancers. I'm telling you, this Kiki casting, like I'm happy to be a part of this process of it, because I am ecstatic to watch it grow and become the phenomenon that it deserves to be, because you are incredible. Thank you for literally everything that you do for all of us, and even the ones that are not in the program, because I know you do take time to connect with them. And I do know that you are also reachable. I know if somebody shot you a message, you will reach out to them, and you put the little nuggets on your Instagram videos, and that is even still a way of connecting people that are not in the program to still have something. Like you are literally feeding the masses out here. And I thank you for your gift. I thank you that God planted this seed in you to share, because it's forever life-changing for me. And as I will always do my due diligence to be the best representation for Kiki Casting forever.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm like full. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Jay. I love you. And
I love you.
Well, you have taking me out for the and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I mean, it's not gonna top this. So the only thing that'll top this is if I call you with some good news. So, yes. But thank you so much and have a great rest of your Friday.
Thank you, Kiki. You have a blessed Friday as well.
Okay, bye.